Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd as well as my friends over at yarnspirations.com. Today we're going to work on the Bear Cub Crochet Poncho just like you see it here. This is using Bernat Pipsqueak yarn. In the tutorial I'm switching off with Bernat Softee Chunky just because it's easier to see the stitches. If switching off with Bernat Softee Chunky, please use an 8mm size L crochet hook in order to work it. If you use the exact same hook with Bernat Softee Chunky, that the collar will not be able to get over the child's head. So make sure that you do substitute. I will be saying that it's a 6mm size J. That's because it goes with this particular pattern, but if you're using Bernat Softee Chunky, use an 8mm size L crochet hook. So let's continue on in today's tutorial. So the poncho comes in two sizes. You can see in red that it's 6 to 12 and 18 to 24. So whenever there's a decision to be made on this pattern, you'll notice it says chain 68 in red or chain 72 in the yellow. So whatever size that you're working on is the set of instructions you're going to follow. As a key reference, what I like to do is go through my pattern first, circle all the ones that are the sizes that I'm going to be using so that I don't actually mess that up. But because Yarn Inspiration is doing color coding, it also makes it a lot easier compared to the patterns that you might find elsewhere. So it's suggesting to use Bernat Pipsqueak yarn. This is very hard to teach with this kind of yarn. It's nice and fluffy. So I'm gonna be using Bernat Softee Chunky yarn in order to play today, and you can see the different colors of balls here. For my size here, I'll put on camera on how much that I actually used the Bernat Softee Chunky, because right now I'm starting to use it and I really don't know at this moment. So I'm still gonna be using the same size crochet hook of a 6mm size J in order to play. So finally, when we get started, we're going to be starting at the very base of this poncho and working our way upward. You're going to need a tape measure to measure how many inches that you need to make in order to get to the height, and then we start decreasing as we get towards the neck, and then we do the hood and then the ears last. So without further ado, let's grab your crochet hook and let's get ready and let's get going. So a 6mm size J crochet hook today, and I'm using Bernat Softee Chunky. The pattern is using Bernat Pipsqueak just for your information. So it's gonna say to chain 68. I am doing the 6 to 12 month size here on camera. So I'm gonna chain 68, but watch, you don't want to have your chain twisted, so there's a secret to that. So just chain a 10. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Once you have your 10, what I want you to do is just drop the loop and put your hook into the very first chain and then put this on and continue along. So let's do another 10. So 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20, and I want you to go to all the way to 68 for me. And now that you put it on here, this will prevent this from twisting around on you. So when you go to join it at the end of this section, then the chain will not be twisted. So let's carry on and get all the way to 68. You're currently at 20. I now have 68, and now I have to slip stitch in order to go to the first ring. So we have to slip, go pull through here and here, and that's done. So now because you had it already on the hook, this chain should not be twisted when you're going to work with it in round number 1. Let's begin round number 1 and let's get started. The stitch work is like the moss stitch as we're working our way around. So we're going to then chain up and we're going to single crochet in the first one that we did the join. So just single crochet in and then chain 1, skip 1 chain and go to the second over and single crochet, and you're gonna do that all the way around. So you end up with these little holes that are in there, and for Pipsqueak that is just really awesome because it's easier to work with. So chain up 1, skip 1 and single crochet in the other and the next one after that, and please do that all the way around for this round. So now that I've come all the way back around, you have to make sure that it's not twisted. So just follow the top layer going all the way around and making sure it stays on the top. If it's turned over at any point, just twist it and make sure that this side is still the top. So just join it then to the top of the beginning single crochet, and that's done. So what I want you to do is that we're going to move on to round number 2. We're gonna do round number 2 for 3.5 inches, and then we're gonna carry on from that point. So let's begin. So for 3.5 inches, which includes this section all the way 3.5, you want to do the same thing. So right now you want to slip stitch, so you always end up on a single crochet. So you want to slip stitch to the first chain 1 space, chain 1 and single crochet in that space. Then chain 1 and jump to the next single crochet space. Just open it up with your fingers if you have to, and if you're using Pipsqueak you'll probably have to as well. So chain 1, skip to the next chain 1 space. So chain one, and single crochet in the next chain one space. Please do that, and when you get all the way back around you're going to slip stitch to the single crochet here, and then slip stitch then to the first chain one space, chain one, and then single crochet and start again. So the seam line is actually gonna go up on an angle just like you see. So let's carry on and meet me after 3.5 inches, and I'll see you there in just a few moments. So we now have our 3.5 inches done, and if you're doing the other size it's 5.5, and there's a set of instructions then for 18 to 24 months for that size. Just go look at the pattern, but I'm gonna do both sizes now because we're ready for that in this particular pattern here. So we're going to begin, and we need to shape the neck area. So let's begin to do that next. So let's begin, and we're gonna take this round really quite slowly. So we've already slip stitched to the one when we came back around, so now we have to slip stitch to the first chain one space, chain up one, and the very first one here we have to put this one and the next chain one space together. So just going in, pull through, don't finish it, going into the next one, in, pull through. You have 3 loops on the hook. You're gonna pull through all 3 loops, and that was a 2 together stitch using those spaces. So now you're just gonna chain one, and you're going to then for the next 7 times you're going to then just single crochet in the next. So let's count these out, and then chain one. So that was 1 of 7. Single crochet in the next, chain one, 2 of 7. So just as interest here, and to keep it easier in the video for me to say, I'm going to chain one after I do it. Okay, so I'm gonna say the next one is 3 single crochet, and let's see how I just did it. Chain one, so 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now that the 7 is in, so we're now going to then go back to the pattern, and it says 1 single crochet 2 together over in the next 2. So we're going to then chain 1, okay, and put these next 2 together, chain 1, and now for the next 6 times in a row you are going to then just follow what we already know. So we're gonna single crochet, chain 1. So that was 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so I chain 1 after the 6th one, and then we're going to then continue along. So we're going to put the next 2 together just like you see, and then chain 1, and we're going to do the next 7 in a row. So going into the next, so 1, 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then just finish it off with the chain 1. Make sure you get that done. This is where we have to end up back, so we're getting back there, and then it says put the next 2 together, chain 1, and then what you have to just do then is just do the remaining of the stitches going all the way back here. So it should be 6 if your counts are right. So single crochet in the next space, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the last space. This is 6, and then just chain 1 and then join it to the beginning like so. Okay, so we have it a little bit more narrowed in, as you can see here, and it's really quite fabulous. So let's move on to number 2, and number 2 is an alternative round as well. So in looking at the pattern, number 2, an alternative round, so every time it's like either 2, 4, 6, or 8, or that's what you're going to do. So it's just very much maintaining what you already see, so there's no decreasing required. So you're gonna just slip stitch to the first chain 1 space, chain 1, and 1 single crochet into the same one, chain 1, and then go into the next space, and do that all the way around. This is an alternative round, and you'll be doing this every other round as I stated before. Okay, so just do that, and I'll see you at the end of this round. Just join it with the slip stitch and get ready for round number 3. So finishing up round number 2, chain 1, slip stitch to the top of the first that you started with, and then I'm going to then move on to round number 3. We're gonna do another decrease, so we'll do that nice and slowly too. So let's move on to round number 3. So we're gonna do a decrease again in this round. So let's move on to the first one here, and we're just going to slip stitch to the first chain 1 space, chain 1, and we're gonna put the first 2 together. So I'm going to say it like we did before. So pull through and through, so the 2 spaces and then pull through all 3 and that just decrease and then chain 1. So we're going to do it decrease again, but for the next stretch there's gonna be what I said before, is that there's gonna be a single crochet, chain 1 and then single crochet, chain 1, and I'm just gonna include both of those as like either 1, 2 and etc. So let's continue. So for the next 6 in a row we're just going to single crochet, chain 1, so that was 1 of 6. Okay, single crochet, chain 1, that's 2 of 6. This is 3, 4, 5 and 6, and make sure you chain 1 after that 6. So then we continue along and we're gonna put the next 2 together, chain 1, and now the next 5 are going to be just regular, so just going into the next space, chain 1 after it. So single crochet, chain 1, that's 1 of 5. This is 2 of 5. This is 3, 4 and 5. Make sure you single crochet after that 5th one, and now the next 2 are gonna be coming together, chain 1, and now the next 6 are going to be regular, so just single crochet, chain 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then chain 1 after the 6th one. So then we're gonna put the next 2 together, chain 1, and you're coming up to the very end, so there should be 5 stitches in a left that's in the spaces. So single crochet, chain 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and that just takes you right to the end, chain 1 and slip stitch to the beginning. Okay, so that was round number 3. So let's move on to round number 4. Round number 4 is exactly what you already know. It's an alternative round, so it's just a regular round. So just slip stitch to your first, chain 1 space, chain 1, single crochet in the same one, chain 1 and jump. Okay, so you already know how to do this. It's just a regular, there's no decreasing. It's an alternative round, round number 4. So please do that and we'll start round number 5 in just a moment. So I'm coming up to the end of round number 4, chain 1 and I slip stitch to the beginning, and let's begin round number 5. So we're gonna do another decreasing round this time again. So slip stitch over to the first, chain 1 space, chain up 1, and we're gonna put the first 2 together. Okay, so going in and in just like that, and then we're going to chain 1 and the next 5 are going to be on their own. So let's just count those out. So single crochet, chain 1, so that's 1 of 5, single crochet, chain 1, that's 2 of 5, and keep on with that same kind of counting. I'm just not gonna count the chain 1. So single crochet, so this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. So now the next 2 are going to become together, chain 1, and now the next 4 are going to be on their own. So just going into the next, chain 1, that's 1 of 4, this is 2, 3 and 4. Now let's continue along. The next 2 are going to become together, chain 1, and then the next 5 are going to be on their own. So let's count those out. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and now the next 2 are together, chain 1, and I want to make sure that I didn't chain 1 after that last one, so I'm gonna make sure I go back and do it. So chain 1, put the next 2 together, chain 1, and then the next final 4 are gonna be on their own. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain 1 and slip stitch then to the beginning. So now the round number 6 is your next round, which is an alternative round, so you already know how to do this. So just slip stitch over, chain 1, 1 single crochet into each one of those ones, followed by a chain 1, and do that all the way around, and then slip stitch it back to the top of the beginning, single crochet, and then we're gonna continue then going on to round number 7. So let's continue on to round number 7. I've already slip stitched, and let's move on over. and we're going to do another decrease. So chain up 1 and put the first 2 together, followed by a chain 1, and it's exactly how I've been saying it before. So go into the next one for 4 times. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure you follow it with the chain 1 after it, and then the next 2 are together, just like that. And now for the next chain 1, and then follow the next 3 are by themselves. So 1, 2, and 3, followed by chain 1, and the next 2 are together, chain 1, and then the next 4 times are on their own. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the next 2 are together. Don't forget the chain 1 before you start that, chain 1, and then the final 3 are on their own. So 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, and then slip stitch to the beginning that you started with, and now we're back on an alternative round. So this is round number 8. So chain up 1, sorry, just slip stitch over to the first space first, chain up 1, single crochet in that one, chain 1, and then 1 into each, going all the way around for round number 8. So let's continue on to round number 9. We're going to slip stitch over and then chain up 1, and we're gonna do another decrease around. So slip stitch over the next 2, or sorry, single crochet 2 together over the next 2, chain up 1, and the next 3 in a row are going to be on their own. So 1, 2, and 3, chain 1 to move on. So the next 2 are together, chain up 1, and then the next 2 are by themselves. So 1 and 2, and now the next 2 are together, chain 1, and the next 3 are by themselves, chain 1, and the next 2 are together, chain 1, okay, and then single crochet the final 2 that are left, and chain 1 and join to the top of the beginning single crochet that you'd started with. Okay, so let's carry on. So we're now going to go for round number 10, and round number 10 we're just going to slip stitch over, and this one here we do not join it at the end of this round. So we're gonna now then begin to shape the hood from this particular point. So what we want to do is that we want to chain up 1, single crochet in the same space, okay, chain 1, single crochet into the next, and we want to go all the way around like that, but we do not want to join it. This is part of your hood that is going to be going that. So please do that and see me at the end of this round. So now that I've come all the way back around, I didn't join it, and I'm gonna turn it now to the wrong side. It says wrong side. So let's start the hood, and we're going to then have increases in here mixed in with regular stitch work that you already started. So you're gonna chain up 1, and it's gonna be 1 single crochet in the same stitch, and then 1 single crochet into this first chain 1 space, and then you're going to then carry on with what you already know. So chain 1, and for the next 4 in a row you want it to be what you already know. So single crochet, chain 1, so that was 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and make sure that you chain 1 after the 4th. The next one is going to be an increase, so you're going to do a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the same one. That'll help it increase, and then over the next what we have is the next 4 times is that you want to do what you already know. So chain up 1, single crochet, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain up 1. The next one is going to be an increase, so single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, and then followed by chain 1, and then the final remaining is going to what you already know. So you're going to single crochet, chain one, so 1, 2, and this is be the last space, and then you're going to single crochet in the final stitch that's available to you. Okay, so that is becoming your collar. So you're gonna turn your work, and it's really quite easy to be able to do. So let's turn our work and start the next round. So the next round is going to be repeat, and this is our first one of 2 repeat rows. So this is the first row, and you're going to increase what you already have there. So you're just gonna maintain. So we're gonna chain 1, single crochet into the first one, chain 1, and then you're gonna go into the next chain 1 space that's available to you, and single crochet, chain 1, and you keep doing that even on the one that you're about to hit, that's the increase. So this one has single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the same one. So here you're just chaining 1 and you're going right in between the 2 of them. That helps it do an increase, and then single crochet and then jump to the other side. So that's how it just subtly increases its size. So chain 1 and keep on going. Just look for the ones that have that increase in there and make sure that you do figure those out. So the next one is the increase. So chain up 1, go right in between them, chain 1, and go jump to the other side. Chain 1, and keep on going. And then eventually what's gonna happen here is that you'll end up then with a single crochet. So in the very end you're just going to make sure that you chain 1, skip over the next one, and just single crochet right into the last one there. Then turn your work, and we're going to then continue, and so we're just gonna turn our work, and we're going to then just maintain the pattern with what we already know. So we're going to just chain up 1, okay, and you're going to single crochet in the first one, and you're going to single crochet in the first chain 1 space, and then maintain the pattern. So chain 1, jump to the next space, and you want to carry on doing this all the way around. So there's no increasing required for this at all. It's just it's gonna maintain with what you have. So you want to repeat the last 2 rows, which includes this one, just several times in order to get to the height, which is a total of 8 inches for this. And once you get there, then you're good to go. You're gonna notice it's really not forming a hood, it's just more forming a cape at this moment. But then we're gonna take our darning needle and we're gonna kind of put things together. So what I want you to do is that just want you to maintain, let's just quickly review what those 2 rows are, and we'll carry on from that point. So because this is a wrong side, so you go right into the space in between and then single crochet in the next one. So one of the rows that you have to jump over immediately, one of them that you have to put 2 in a row. So let's just go back. So this is the first one of 2 that you need to repeat. So chain up 1, single crochet in the first one, chain 1, and then go to the next chain 1 space. So you're skipping over the first one there, and then you're just gonna go all the way around, and then you're just gonna continue to repeat with what you already know. So it's the alternative round to make that happen. Okay, so let me just get you to the other side here. It's gonna just take me a few moments. This is a really kind of a quick pattern. I've always kind of avoided these patterns in the past. Just I thought they were a lot more work than they are, so that's kind of a good thing, right? I think it also helps that it's kind of the moss stitch as well, so it's making it jump a lot quicker than what I would expect as well. So I'm coming to the other side, so you go right into this space and then chain 1 and then go into the last one, and then I turn my work and just do the other round. So chain up 1, single crochet in the first chain 1 space, and then jump. So please repeat these last 2 rows a total of until it gets to 8 inches for this particular size. So it's 8 inches from the neck up. So continuing along, the hood now is 8 inches tall from the neck, and I've finished on the wrong side. So this is where I am, and when I turn it I'm going to be starting on the right side. So this is the side that we've been working with at the base here. So what I want to do then is that I want to do a decreasing round, a row. We're going to do a couple of these before we're finished this item as well. So we're going to chain 1, single crochet in the first one. Okay, and we're gonna skip the next single crochet. So chain 1, and you're gonna then single crochet in the next. So we're just gonna say we're gonna do that 6 times. So just like what you did before. So single crochet, chain 1, so that's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Chain 1 to make sure you finish with a chain 1. Put the next 2 together. Okay, chain 1 and then the next 6 in a row again. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, just like that. And then you're going to then put the next 2 together, just like that. Chain 1 and then single crochet in the final. Just like that. Okay, so you've done a decrease just like you want to do. So let's go on to the next row. So turning our work, let's move to the next row. Okay, so we're gonna maintain what we have. So chain up 1, just look for what you need to do. So chain up 1, single crochet in the first. Okay, and you're gonna single crochet right into the first chain 1 space, chain 1, and then keep on moving like you had been before. So there's no decreasing required for this row, so just continue just to put in with what you already know. So please do that all the way across and then meet me for the next row. So this is the final row. We're gonna do one more decrease and then that's it. So we're gonna chain up 1 and we're gonna single crochet in the first one, just like that. And then we want to chain 1. We're gonna skip over the single crochet that you see and then just continue on, and it has to be done 5 times. So this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain 1 to make sure you finish with chain 1. Put the next 2 together, chain 1, and then the next 5 are gonna be on their own. So chain 1, sorry, single crochet, chain 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain 1, put the next 2 together, which is almost at the other side, chain 1, and then just single crochet into the final, and that's it. So what we want to do is then just fasten this off. So let's do so. But when you fasten this off, leave an extra long tail because you're gonna use that to sew the top together. So let's do that next. Let's sew the top together. So we have the tail left over from the very edge, just like you see. I want you to put a darning needle onto the other side of that strand. Now I want you to fold it in half and I want you to match the stitches. So just do a really nice whip stitch across the top. So just coming across to the other side that matches and just do a really nice slip stitch across, or sorry, a whip stitch across. Okay, and then just come to the next stitches, and what you're noticing is that I'm using the 2 inner strands. I'm not using the full stitch so that it's not so obvious. So if you use a full stitch to be able to sew together, you'll have a lump on the top of the head. So just going into the back of the one and the back of the other. Once you're getting very close to the point, which I'm gonna be in the next one after this one, let's just go right into the very last one. Once you get there, I want you to then insert the needle into the underside of this, and I want you to fasten this off. So how to do that is that you're going to put your strand in a total of 3 times. So just dragging it through some fibers. Don't let it pop out to the other side of the project. Just pull it through, and you want to go once, go through the other back in the other direction, again staying on this side of the work for 2 and 3. Once you're in and out 3 times, you're good to go. Trim it right down and your hood has just been sewn together on the very top. So it's got a bit of shaping to it, and that's awesome. So let's continue along in today's pattern. Okay, so let's make your ears. You need to make a total of 4 ears, 2 with the main color and 2 in white that goes into the other one. So you're gonna overlay those once you get those done. So what I want you to do is that you have to make 4 of these. Okay, so 2 in the main color and 2 in the white. So you're going to then just start off with a slip knot and then chain 2, and then in the very first chain I want you to put 6 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once you get 6 done, just slip stitch it to the beginning one and just pull through. So round number 2 is the last round already, so it's just chaining up of total of 1 and put 2 single crochets in each stitch going all the way around. So what I want you to do is that I want you to make 4 of these, 2 in the main color, 2 in the white, and then join me back here and we're gonna put those together and then I'll show you how to sew them onto your outfit as well. So get these done and then I'll see you back here. So when you're done all the way around, I would leave an extra long tail on each just in case you would like to use it as a sewing basis, especially this color. You're going to use this color to sew it down to the project anyway. So it's gonna be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then slip stitch it to the beginning. So these are pretty cute, and that's it. So make a total of 4 of these. So now what we're going to do is that we're gonna attach these 2 ears together through single crochet. So you're just going to take your regular main color again and you're gonna go through the front thickness of the white. Now all the stitches match each other, so just go through the one and just match it to another one in behind. It doesn't matter because they're completely round. And I want to leave this long strand here so that I can sew it to the project, and I want to pull it through and chain 1 and single crochet back in to that same spot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the straggler on the inside of the ear, inside, and then I'm moving to the next one and then single crochet, and then moving to the next one and single crochet, and you're gonna do that all the way around. And then when you get all the way around, just slip stitch it. And what you want to do is that what I would kinda do is just leave the last stitch open, and then that'll sit flat down onto the to the hoodie as well. So continue to do that all the way around, and I'll see you at the end of this round. So I now have my 2 ears complete, and that turned out pretty fabulous. They're quite thick, and at the back you can see there's no white gut goes through it because of the way that we did it. And now we have to go back to the top of the hood and use the photograph to be able to line it up. So let's take a look at the hood again and let's attach these. So all I want to do is take a look at the center line of where things are sewn and kind of look at the photograph and see where it's gonna go, and I am going to attach my first one. So I'm just gonna go right into the layers of the actual hood itself and then back up through the ear. You notice that I never went all the way around. I just stopped one short, so because I just find it sits better. So then go back into the hood and then back up through the project or through the ear. Okay, and then back through the hood. So this is a whip stitching technique. I don't mind sewing things on crochet projects. For some people it's a big taboo. They just don't like the extra work, I suppose. And we're just gonna attach it. Once I've done the front side, I like to stabilize it and move to the back and just do the back to the back side. It helps it stand up better too. When we did the Snuggle Sack series, we had this kind of situation as well. It just makes it look more finished, so you don't ever have to worry about somebody folding up the ear and saying, oh, you never sewed the back, because you know people have nothing else better to do than to to talk about that kind of thing. So once you have that done, let me just turn it around, and all I'm just gonna do then is just drag the yarn back and forth a total of 3 times. So 1, if you want to do a better job, 2, you can do that as well if you have a better way of securing things. I try to avoid the knots on the outside of the project. So back and forth 3 times, right down, and there is my first ear, just like you see. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to look at the other one and match it to the other side, and this would be quite fun. So if you did a green outfit and put these as frog eyes, that'd be kind of cute too. So secure the other one and I'll be right back. So now I'm all complete. I have my area here, which is the front. It goes up into the neck and then it opens up into the collar so it slips over the child's head, and then a nice little hoodie there with little bear ears on the very top. So this is it for now, and as I said at the very beginning of this tutorial, I used the wrong size crochet hook for this yarn. At the stands, if I tried to get a child's head through the middle of this, it wouldn't actually happen with this size of hook because of the Pipsqueak yarn acts differently from the Bernat Softee Chunky. So make sure you do increase your hook size to an 8mm size L. Now that I say that at the end of the tutorial, but I'll say that at the beginning too. So well, that's it for now. Have a great day. We'll see you again real soon. Bye bye.